All right, so here I am with our very new junior executive assistant, Justine, and we're glad that you're here and helping the community. So you had a one of our members come to you with a question about our coins. So we're going to be
Yes.
addressing that. Okay.
Okay.
All right, just let me share my screen. And there was an analysis done. I'll just briefly show everyone what the analysis is here. It came in. This came in from one of our members that had a prospect, yeah, asking them a question about our coin. Specifically, they were looking at the PFS coin for our $100 pool. Okay, so can you see that? Am I sharing my screen?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay,
boss.
all right, good. So they're concerned about the low liquidity, high price, that kind of stuff. Okay. Well, the short answer to all this is that we um, our coin and market strategy. This is all part of our coin and market strategy, why things are the way they are. And we want a high price to slowly release our coins. But let me get into the real why everything is the way it is in pool funding. Let's go back to the main chart here. Okay. So realize when we're talking about cash flow here, it's not cash flow in our coins. Okay, Justine, it's cash flow in
Yeah.
USDT, which is a stable coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people don't have to be concerned if they're getting, whether it's $3 a day or they're getting $3,000 a day or anything in between. It doesn't really matter. They have the comfort of knowing that they're receiving that pay in USDT, right? So it's not going up
Yeah.
and it's not going down. It's just stable, right? One coin will always be worth one paper dollar, US dollar. And also, what people are doing for cash flow is they're making payments using USDT. Okay. So it just so happens that we have coins. So basically, it works like this. Why would you pay, for something unless you get something, right? So what you're getting is you're getting coin. Okay. So if we go into my account here, for example, okay. So this is for the $100 pool, which is for the PFS. Okay. These numbers are wrong. That's not correct. That's not correct. We got a bug. We're working on fixing that. Okay. But anyway, go into where it says received PFS. Okay. So I haven't received any, but I haven't seasoned for 90 days yet. It's been 87 days, right? So I'm just short of 90 days here. But basically, what happens is that as soon as 90 days rolls around, this December 6th, right? That December 6th is going to be paid, okay? Which I've got a chunk coming in on that because the coin was really, really low at that time. So you can see here there's a big difference on the first day and then the second day, right? So, if you can look at our chart, I think I've got, let's see here, PFS. Okay. This is one way to look at the chart. You can see we were way down here, right, to begin with. And then in one day, we got all the way up to here. Okay. In one day, we went from pretty much starting the coin all the way up to like $150,000 on the first day. Okay. This is all intentional. Okay. We want that to be the case. Okay. And the simplest way to make that clear is that we're not really looking to be something that traders are interested in. Okay. We're interested in finding people that want cash flow, right? And they want the USDT. And the fact that they're getting coin, hey, that's just icing on the cake. So what comes first as far as pool funding goes is we want cash flow, daily cash flow. Okay. Second to that is wealth creation. That's where the coins come in. It's basically a trade-off. people are joining and making payments every day so that they can have wealth creation, which takes time. Wealth creation doesn't happen overnight. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense, doesn't it? And so we launched a PFS coin about 2 months ago, back in December, right? So it hasn't been that long. And or was it January? I think I'm forgetting. I think maybe we did it in I think we did it in January. Now that I think about it, it wasn't December. So it's been only 2 months. We're at the beginning of March here. And um and we're still kind of in the establishment phase. We're still establishing things right now. So we haven't got everything the way we want it exactly yet. And so things are kind of in a mixed state right now. But as long as you understand the nature of pool funding is about cash flow, you're going to be less concerned about coin value, less concerned about, how traditional people look at, analysis of a cryptocurrency. That's going to be less important because you'll understand that all of that is part of wealth creation, and wealth creation takes time anyway. So knowing that that's going to take time anyway, we're not concerned about what happens during the establishment phase because it just takes time to establish and then kind of kick off momentum and all that. So, but we have succeeded at creating wealth. I'm not wealth, but creating cash flow for our members. We've been doing that for over a year now. Okay, so we have definitely succeeded at what pool funding is all about. Okay, so let me go back into showing another coin here. Okay, let's go to PFI. Oh no, let's go to PFB. Let's go to PFB. Look at that one. Okay. So here's PFB. Okay. So back in November, we had been as high as 300,000 back in November. Okay. Currently we're at about $21,000 per coin. But even people will say that's still high, right? They'll say, oh, 21,000 is high. Yes, it is high compared to how you look at most cryptos in the market. Okay. And that's exactly what we want. We want it to be high. Okay. You can also look at version 3 of these coins. So this is PFI for the $1 pool. Just refresh that. It's got just short of $4,000 liquidity, but only about $18 worth of volume in the last 24 hours. So that's very low, right? And then we go, the next coin would be the PFS coin. This got about $700 volume. It's only got 95 holders, right? So that's our newest coin. Okay. Been around, it says here 3 months since, oh yeah, so it was December. It was December 5th. So it was December 5th. That's when we kicked it off. And in the current volume on that's only been about $4 in the last 24 hours. So very, very small, right? But again, in the establishment phase. But the current price of that is, right about, just real close to $30,000 per coin. Okay. And then if we go to PFB, which is for our $10 pool, okay, it's got about, over $3,000 worth of liquidity. Only about $4 has been traded on that in the last 24 hours. Okay. All right. Am I looking at the same one? That's PFB, PFS. They're so close. So that's 700. And that's, 3,000. So this is our oldest coin. This coin's been around a year. Okay. Been around a year. So it started in January of 2024. Okay. It's been, maybe more like 13, 14 months now. Okay. And $3,000 worth of liquidity. And we're currently 24-hour volume about $4. Very, very small. Okay. Well, one thing I can tell you is that if you're a cryptocurrency trader, you're going to look at that information right there and go, pass, not interested. And that's what we want you to do. If you are a cryptocurrency trader, we don't want you to buy up our coin. Okay. It's part of our strategy. We want people that know what we're doing to buy our coin. In other words, members of pool funding. So this is part of the strategy. That makes sense, Justine?
Yes, boss.
So basically, by being very high priced and with low liquidity and even low 24-hour volume, what trader out there in the world would be interested in buying this coin if they don't know what we're really doing?
Mm.
No one, right? And
Yeah.
why is that important? Why do you think that's important, Justine? Why do we not want outsiders coming and buying our coin? Why not?
I think because they don't have any knowledge yet uh about our I mean what really do pool fundings really want, or what will be our what do you call this one? Our purpose on doing
Our
this
exactly.
yeah.
They don't know our purpose.
Yeah.
And basically, we don't want someone coming in with a lot of money, for example, right?
Mm,
Buy our coin, and then end up, having more control over what we do with our coin than what
yeah.
we want them to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So by
Yes.
having a high price, it makes them go away automatically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also, people can't say that we're trying to hurt people out there because we're not trying to grab money from a bunch of people in the market. We're really trying to work with people that we know. Okay.
Yeah.
So we want people to come in and understand our coins are about wealth creation. Wealth creation takes time, but we're not really focused on coins. What's our focus? What's our focus instead? Justine?
Our daily cash flow, boss.
You got it. Ding, ding, ding. Give that girl a prize. Right? And are you paid in our coin or are you paid in something else?
Are paying USDT and also our coin, boss.
Well, you get paid. So basically, the cash flow is coming in the form of USDT,
Yeah.
but you're buying our coin. So
Mm-hmm.
you get what you pay for. Right? It takes 90 days for the coin to show up in your wallet, but you get what you pay for. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me show people how that works. So share screen. Okay. And we go into here. Can we go to the $10 pool? All right. So you can see here that what I paid for on November 13th, okay, I received that amount on February 13th. So basically on the 91st day, I got this. Now this was the market value of $10 worth of PFB back on November 13th when I made the purchase. Okay. And then it showed up in my wallet on the February. And actually both of these did. So this one too, the one I did on the 14th also showed up right after. So kind of a double there. And then on the what I paid for on November 15th, I received that on the 14th of February. What I paid for on the 16th, I received on the 15th of February. What I paid for on the 17th of November, I received on February 17th and so on. So basically, this is the market value at the time of the purchase. Okay. Okay, so that's how that works. And then I can just click on this, for example. This is the hash, and you'll be able to find that my purchase is among here. So basically, you got to scroll in. These are done in batches, so this is a batch action here. But my wallet is in here. Just take me time to find it. So that's how that works. So you get everything is recorded and documented. Okay. If I go to the next page here, you can see here that I have yet to be paid on what I purchased on November 28th. So I'm expecting to get paid on that probably today, I would think. So that's how that works. Okay. And so on. All right. So basically, whatever you purchase now, you're making a payment to your sponsor. Your sponsor is a co-founder, kind of like a co-owner, if you will. They're getting 100% of what you pay. Okay. They get to keep all that, and that helps your sponsor cash flow. And then you can duplicate and do exactly the same thing for yourself. So that's all about cash flowing. And the coin is going to be there. And we're pushing our price targets for our coins are for the $1 coin, it's a $500,000 per coin. For the $10 coin, it's a million per coin. And for the PFS, which is what started the conversation, which is for the $100 pool, our price target for that is $2 million per coin. So there's a lot of opportunity there for people that know what's going on, and we're
Yeah.
public about it. We're putting this information out on YouTube, so it's no secret, right? So
Mhm.
it's not insider trading when we're publishing what we're doing. But for anybody who knows where to look and what we're doing, they can come take a look and then follow what we're doing on our YouTube channel. We're very very transparent about everything that we're doing. Okay, so anybody can take advantage of this in the world that's interested. So that's it in a nutshell. It's about cash flow, not about coin. Coin
Yeah.
is secondary, to the fact that our primary thing that we're doing for our members is providing them a means of cash flow every day. And our strategy to keep the price high fits into that perfectly. And it doesn't really matter if our liquidity and if our daily volume is low. That doesn't even matter because we're in the establishment phase. Who cares what happens during the establishment phase? Once this kicks off into momentum, that'll be a different story altogether. And then, I'm sure we'll have a lot of interest coming from outsiders at that point. But by that time, we're strong enough that no one or two or a handful of these outsiders can come in and take over our project when it comes to funding everything. That makes sense. So we're going to stay in control of this, and then we're not going to be at the mercy of a big outside trader who turns into a whale who tries to take over everything. We will never be at the mercy of that. That makes sense?
Yes, boss.
All right. So somehow you got to get all this information in your head and convert it to Tagalog. And I know some of these
Yeah.
Filipinos that might be asking, you want to be able to maybe just have a verbal conversation with them and say, our intent is to keep the price high. It's part of our strategy because our primary focus is getting you daily cash flow. The coin thing is just, secondary to that. And then they can use this video here that we're producing right now as a reference point for that. Okay?
Yes, sir,
All right.
Ace.
Well, I want to appreciate everybody that tuned in and is checking out this video on YouTube. And I want to thank Justine for having this conversation with me. It's about time that we're kind of putting this out there in a really succinct video. I've mentioned this before in many of the trainings, but I think this is the most succinct version that you're going to find on the subject of why the prices of our coins so high. Okay, now you know. All right, so go ahead and say bye, Justine.
Bye, and thank you, Sir Ace.
Bye bye. All right, we'll end the recording now.